Welcome to the AI Research Roundup. I'm Alex. Today we're looking at a paper from the Hugging Face trending list published on October 13, 2025, just yesterday. The big hook is that this paper shows quantization can speed up reinforcement learning rollouts by over 1.5 times, and even enables training a 32B large language model on a single H180GB GPU, while matching full fine-tuning on GSM-8K at 90.8% and Math 500 at 77.4%. The paper is titled QeRL, Beyond Efficiency Quantization-enhanced Reinforcement Learning for LLMs, and the implications for model training are quite significant. In short, it combines NVFP4 quantization, LoRA adapters, and Adaptive Quantization Noise to cut memory, boost exploration, and deliver faster reward growth than 16-bit LoRA and QLoRA. Also, the authors shared a GitHub repo with all the QeRL code. You'll find NVFP4 quantization tools, LoRA RL training scripts, recipes and utilities, TRL and OpenR1 tooling, evaluation for GSM-8K and other math benchmarks, environment setup and makefile, plus examples for single GPU 32B runs, and practical tuning hints throughout the README. Alright, Figure 1 shows that QeRL makes reinforcement learning both faster and accurate for large language models. The left panels report rollout speed, which means how quickly the model generates tokens during training trajectories, and they indicate roughly a 1.5 times gain. The center panel summarizes end-to-end training speed that stays higher than LoRA and QLoRA, so practical wall clock time drops. On the right, accuracy on GSM-8K and Math 500 matches full fine-tuning and surpasses 16-bit LoRA and QLoRA, which means the efficiency tricks do not hurt quality. Alright, Figure 2 explains how the method achieves speed and quality. The figure contrasts three designs. The left panel uses LoRA alone, the middle adds QLoRA with 4-bit weights, and the right shows QeRL combining NVFP4 with LoRA for faster rollouts. The bottom left panel sketches the 4-bit quantization layout. The bottom right plot introduces adaptive quantization noise, which means adding controllable noise to raise exploration, and then decaying it as training stabilizes. So Table 1 summarizes how these choices translate into accuracy on GSM-8K. The left block reports the 3B model, where NVFP4 with adaptive quantization noise reaches 83.7%. The right block covers the 7B model, which achieves 90.8% with the same setup. These gains come over standard LoRA by about a dozen points, because quantization noise improves exploration. Full parameter training lands at 84.4% for the 3B variant. So Table 2 shifts from GSM-8K to the BigMath suite and shows that the quantized reinforcement learning recipe keeps accuracy high across tougher math tasks. The table reports scores for 7B, 14B, and 32B models on Math 500, AIME, and AMC. QeRL, with NVFP4, plus adaptive quantization noise matches or beats 16-bit LoRA, which supports the exploration benefit we discussed. The 7B average rises from the quantized baseline to the mid-30s, while full fine-tuning remains a tad higher. Similar gains persist for 14B and 32B, so the efficiency trade-off stays favorable. So Table 2 highlighted accuracy gains. Figure 11 shows rollout throughput, which means tokens generated per second during training. The left panel for the 14B model reports that QeRL delivers about 2 times higher throughput than QLoRA, and it also surpasses LoRA. The right panel for the 32B model repeats the pattern with roughly 2 times gains. These bars indicate that faster rollouts hold across LoRA ranks, so end-to-end training becomes noticeably quicker. So Figure 11 showed throughput gains. Table 3 quantifies memory and training speed. For the 7B model, the NVFP4 setup uses about 5.9 GB. That configuration delivers roughly 1.5 times end-to-end speedup at batch size 2. At batch size 4, speedup is about 1.4 times, which still outpaces LoRA and QLoRA. At batch size 8, speedup holds near 1.2 times, and competing QLoRA variants even drop below 1 in several cells. For the 14B model, memory sits near 10.6 GB. Okay, 2 takeaways stand out. First, 4-bit NVFP4 with LoRA and adaptive quantization noise speeds rollouts by roughly 1.5 times while matching or beating accuracy through better exploration. Second, this makes single GPU reinforcement learning feasible even for 32 billion parameters, widening access to advanced reasoning training. That is it for the AI Research Roundup. I am Alex. Thanks for listening.